What's up, my YouTube friends? Welcome back to my channel for another reaction video. So, like usual, I have no idea what I'm about to watch, but I'm super excited, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah. What's up, dog? So, I was just in London. Yours, not the real one. I was in... Does that not bother you? Like when a barely city is like, let's just name it after an awesome city. And then they have the nerve to ask you, like, how do you like London? And you're like, the real one or this turd you put in a dress? Like, that's your favorite place? All right, like the balls of Paris, Tennessee, to name their city Paris, and then they built a mini Eiffel Tower. Like, you're gonna walk around confused, like, well, bonjour, I don't even know where I'm at right now. Come on. Can I get me a croissant? That place sucks. So we're leaving London, Ontario. It bothers me just to say it. We were leaving London, Ontario, headed back to Toronto, and we passed by a strip club named Beef. What?
Okay.
Yeah, your hearing is working just fine. There's a strip club named Beef. Like, can you even wrap your head around the confidence a young lady has to have just to audition at Beef? Like, just to be like, I know they're hiring at Diamonds, but I'm more of a beef girl. Like, that's such an aggressive name. Even for a casual conversation, to be like, oh, you strip? Where do you strip at? Beef? Jesus. What goes on there? Pretty intense shit, actually. We recommend you start your night at a different strip club and graduate to Beef. You don't want to start here, we'll wreck your life. I'd be like, all right, I believe you.
Oh, dang.
Is this not registering to you? Beef is the name of a strip club. Christ, Fart is a better name for a strip club. If somebody was like, you want to go to a strip club? It's called Fart. I'd be like, no, I don't want to go there. There's another one called Beef. All right, let's check out Fart. And then see where we end up afterwards. Are you gonna answer honestly? Are you ever just tired of being alive? Like, just me, really? I'm not suicidal. I just feel like I've done a lot and I've seen a lot, and now I'm like, you know, like, dude, let's wrap this shit up. Like, how many days are there exactly?
A lot.
You know what I want to do? Skip a grade. You remember elementary school, and you get to like the first day of like grade 3, and you're like, hey, where's Kevin? And they go, he skipped. And you're like, excuse me? How? And they're like, I mean, he can add like a son of a bitch. I don't know, he's just 4, 8, 12, he gets it. And you're like, I want to skip. And they're like, don't even worry about that. Get that out of your mind. I would love to do that in real life. Wouldn't that be it? Like, let's say you kill it this year. Like, you wreck this year. And then in December, like a magical fairy or a government official comes to your house, and they're like, dude, you crushed it this year. And you're like, yeah, I know. And they're like, how many years do you want to skip? I'd be like, what? 30? Just cruise into retirement? First of all, I don't want to live to be that old anyways. 71, maybe. Yeah, 70 so you can experience like some official old stuff. Like, I feel like when you turn 70, you're old, and then people start talking to you like you're a pet, you know? Like, that's gotta be fun for a minute, right? When they're like, can I get you anything? And you're like, yeah, put some water in my bowl. What the fuck was that? So, it's ridiculous. I don't want to live much longer than that. I hear people go like, I want to live to be 100. Really? Have you seen 80? My dad has a friend that's 87. He looks like a fucking goblin, okay? And He knows it too. He's like, I'm coming around the corner, look down. Like, he knows what he looks like. Yeah, it's terrifying. When he was 84, he stopped taking his heart medication. And I go, why'd you do that? He goes, I don't want to be here. But he won't take me. If I see him now, I go, how you doing? He goes, unfortunately, alive. Yeah. I mean, I will be the best old guy. I realize that. Because I already have their personality. Like, I'm super antisocial. I don't want to do anything. Like, whenever anybody says, like, hey, man, do you want to go check out I go, no to the rest of your sentence. Whatever it is, I don't want to do it. I don't want to meet new people. Not one more as long as I live for the rest of my life. Yeah. I'm all set. That's the same as old people. You can try it. Be like, hey, Grandpa, I want you to meet Steve. And he'll go, fuck Steve. But, I know everybody I need to know. I want to watch my show. That's what's up, Grandpa. You know how to do it. You know what? Here's the thing. I want to be that type of old. I don't know what age it is. It's an old where you get yelled at for saying you want to be helpful. That looks awesome. You know, like when an old person's like, I'll take out the trash. And someone's like, are you out of your mind? Your spinal snapped. Sit down. Like, okay. That looks amazing.
Okay, so Tom Segura is definitely a fun comedian. Out of all the sets that I've seen, this one was really quite interesting. Now, I do have to agree that, you know, when you have these little regular cities that are named after these really fancy ones, it's kind of annoying. And I actually dealt with that a while back because I was actually Googling just some random tour sites just to see kind of like what they would cost if I ever wanted to just go for a visit, you know? Or if I could ever, you know, get the chance to go. And I typed in the name Paris, and I mean, of course I was expecting Paris, France to pop up, but no, it gave me Paris, Texas. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Paris, Texas is nice. I don't really know what's there, but I expected Paris, France. And I was a little offended with my phone because I'm like, okay, I felt like it was giving me this like notice here that maybe you should be looking into, you know, a trip that's a little bit more budget friendly for you. And yeah, I took that as it was giving me a little bit of shade, but I guess in reality it was just kind of giving me the information on, you know, the closest location to you because it's in the state. So, I mean, that's how I'm pretty sure it was, but for a moment I felt the phone was giving me some shade. Now, as far as people living past their 70s, I would actually like to live as long as possible, especially because I've seen that now there are, like, you know, people who are in their 70s and their 80s, and they look really good for their age. For the most part, they kind of look like, you know, they're in their, you know, 40s, 50s, 60s in that area. And I guess it's all just about how you take care of yourself, what you do, or, you know, whether you eat right, you exercise. So, I mean, you can actually live pretty good at older ages. And, I mean, for the most part, if you're in that age, you're in retirement, you're able to just hang out with your friends and your family. And I feel like it's just a nice time. But I guess to each their own on that. All in all, though, I did enjoy this video. Hopefully you did too. If you did, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Also, make sure to hit that little notification button. That way you guys know when I drop my next video. And if you get the chance, check out my Twitch stream on Wednesdays and Fridays. Just check the page for the times. Well, thanks for joining me here today, everybody. Stay spicy, my friends.